Welcome to Crossing Over. I'm John Edward. The couple you just saw was A.J. McLean and his fiancée, Sarah. And for all of you who don't recognize A.J. without his comrades, he's 1/5 of the group that drives My Little Cousins wild, the Backstreet Boys. And although the Backstreet Boys have sold millions of records worldwide and have enjoyed mass marketing success, A.J.'s personal journey hasn't been without a few bumps. And one of those obstacles has been coping with the loss of his grandmother, Ursula. On a previous episode, we showed you the group session I held at A.J.'s home, but focused on fellow bandmate Brian Littrell and his wife, Leanne. And now it's A.J. and Sarah's turn. Take a look. While we're doing this, you know, the hard part is not to react, especially if you got family coming through and you're just like, you know, like, oh my God, that's my... Try not to react. I mean, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And it's not important that I understand it while it's happening. It's more important that you know that you didn't say anything, you didn't, you know, lead me into an area. You know what I'm saying? I have to protect the integrity of your experience for you, because sometimes people get so excited in the session that, you know, they'll just like say 5,000 different things. And the more you say, the harder I have to work and the less that they can use.
AJ.
I know. Yes, no. I'll be good.
So, the first thing I want to do is I'm coming over here. I have an older female that's coming through. What I have to see is either being mother and grandmother, but I have an older female that's coming through. There's a connection to November, which either means that the 11th month or the 11th of a month has some type of meaning from what they want me to acknowledge. And I also feel like somebody's dad's passed, because they're making me feel like I've got a father who has crossed. So there's an older male that comes through here as well. They're also making me feel like there's a celebration that's coming, so I don't know if there's like a wedding, there's an engagement, there's a marriage, there's a coming together that happens within the family that they want me to acknowledge as well. Where's the Joseph come in?
That's my grandpa, my father's father.
Who's passed?
He's passed.
Okay, because that's where we're going, okay? And so then connected to Joseph, means I've got to go on your mom's side of the family for the older female, because I want to split it, okay? Did you know Joseph?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is there a reason why he would say that either he gave you a different name or that I should refer to you by a different name?
I have his middle name. My middle name is Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have to connect that. Besides your dad, there's another son for him?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
He's telling me he's got 2 boys. Where does the Rose come in? Or Rosie, or the RO for you?
My mom is Roxanne.
RO is her first name?
Yeah, R.O.
Okay, still here?
Yes.
Now, besides Joe, there's an Anthony as well. Or the Angelo. Where's the A?
He has a granddaughter, Angela.
Living?
Mm-hmm.
Did he not see her in life?
Never met her.
Okay. He's insisting that he's got 2 sons. Are there only 2 grandsons?
Yes.
There's only 2, okay.
Yes.
Because he's acknowledging both boys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's putting them side by side.
Yeah.
So I need to, but they're here then?
Yes.
Okay. Now, mom's mom, or the older female on mom's side of the family, has to be here. I mean, crossed, because they're coming here. So then,
My grandmother.
on your mom's side?
My mom's side,
Okay,
yeah.
because that would make sense as to why he keeps saying, that makes sense. Okay. Now, that means that her husband passed way a long time ago, or she's got a brother that was like long, long time ago that I crossed before her. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She steps forward, and whenever somebody steps forward, it's kind of like their way of letting me know he's here for me, I'm here for him, and I feel like that's important. This is a stern feeling. I have a stern energy around her, so even though that, you know, I'm sure she's your grandmother and she's a loving lady, this is a strict woman. This is not somebody that I'm feeling, you know, I'm going to bake you cookies. This is somebody who I'm feeling like, step out of line, I'm going to smack you. It's like I have a very, very strong energy. Stern is the feeling that I want to use.
John's reading with AJ and Sarah will continue. But first, here's AJ on his grandmother's no-nonsense personality as he and Sarah tell us about the messages so far.
She was just a very powerful woman. She was very strong-headed, very strong-minded, and had a big, huge heart. Heart of platinum gold heart. She was awesome. I took over the same thing like her with the real strong-headed stubbornness where I didn't want to show that I was really appreciative of her being there, but I was.
They're also making me feel like there's a celebration that's coming, so I don't know if there's like a wedding, there's an engagement, there's a marriage.
We didn't really react to it at first because it was, I thought he was talking about somebody else But, you know, I didn't look at the obvious, which is that we're getting married in February. I'm like, okay, well, duh, you know? So, but yeah, he nailed it on the head. It was awesome.
Where's the Joseph come in?
Joseph is my grandfather, so that was just really shocking and amazing. And I was really hoping to connect with him. And I knew that it was happening when he said Joseph right away.
When we return, the messages bring AJ face to face with a difficult childhood memory.
Your grandmother then is making me feel, and I'm sorry to put you on the spot, especially in front of like cameras, but